We are here for a case about the parent-child relationship. This is a contested hearing. The main issues are family violence, conservatorship, and visitation. I will state the agreed terms and take testimony from the parties. There are two children, Bowie Adams and Chance Adams. I offer evidence marked as State's Exhibit A, which is the acknowledgement of paternity filed with the state petition. The court admits both acknowledgments.
We're here on a suit affecting the parent-child relationship. This is a contested hearing. The contested issues are family violence, conservatorship, and possession and access. If I can state the terms of the agreed portion and take testimonies from the parties.
You may.
There are two children before this court, Bowie Adams and Chance Adams. Your Honor, I'd like to offer into evidence what's been marked for identification purpose as State's Exhibit A, and that's the acknowledgement of paternity that was filed with the state's petition.
State's Exhibit A, is it two acknowledgements of paternity or just one?
Two, Your Honor.
Okay. State's Exhibit A, the acknowledgements of paternities in this case are admitted.
In Your Honor, the parties agree that the mother will be the primary parent and she'll determine where the children live, which will be within Dallas or any surrounding counties. As for support, Ms. Smith is to maintain the children on or apply for government medical insurance. Parties agree that Mr. Adams is to pay cash medical support of $57 monthly beginning November 1st of 2025. Parties agree that Mr. Adams is to pay child support of $228 monthly beginning November 1st of 2025. Parties agree to Ms. Smith having a non-disclosure of her address, and there are no requests for retroactive child support for costs as billed to Mr. Adams, and that's the extent of the proposed order, if I may call the parties.
1 second. The non-disclosure is agreed
Yes, Your Honor.
and there's no okay. And it's government health insurance, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you may call your first witness.
I call the mother. Ma'am, can you please state your full name?
Shatavia Alexandria Walker.
Did you hear the terms of the order that was stated to the court?
Yes.
Did you understand the terms?
Yes.
And are you in agreement with the terms? I believe they're in the best interest of your children.
Yes.
I pass the witness, Your Honor, and I call Mr. Adams.
You may.
Sir, can you please state your full name?
Chad Everett Adams.
And did you hear the terms of the order that was stated to the court?
Yes.
Did you understand the terms?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in agreement with the terms and believe they're in the best interest of your children?
Hold on, what was the terms again?
The terms concerning the portions that you both agreed to, the child support,
Oh.
medical support.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I pass the witness, Your Honor, and I recall the mother.
You may.
Ms. Smith, has there been any family violence between you and Mr. Adams within the past 2 years?
Yes.
For the first incident,
Agree that the mother will be the primary parent and decide where the children live in Dallas or nearby counties. Ms. Smith will apply for government medical insurance for the children. Mr. Adams will pay $57 monthly for medical support and $228 monthly for child support starting November 1st, 2025. Ms. Smith will keep her address confidential. There is no request for retroactive support. That concludes the proposed order.
can you tell me the month and year that incident happened?
December 2023.
And for that incident, was Mr. Adams, did he physically harm you?
Yes.
Did you sustain any injuries?
No.
Was the police called?
Yes.
Was anyone arrested?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Was anyone arrested?
Yes, Mr. Adams.
Did you file any restraining order due to that
Not-
incident?
No, not at that time.
Was there another incident that happened?
Yes.
And what month and year did that incident happen?
September of 2024.
And with that particular incident in 2024, did Mr. Adams physically harm you?
Yes.
Did you sustain any injuries?
No.
Was the police called?
Yes.
Was he arrested?
Yes.
Did you file a restraining order at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
And regarding the restraining order, is that order still active?
Yes, and upgraded to a no contact order, according
how
to the district attorney.
no contact order? Is it no contact with just you, or
They said for myself and the children
and how long did they tell you that that order is going to be active?
until the case is resolved or ended.
In that case that you're referring to, that's the domestic violence case between you and Mr. Adams.
Yes, that's correct.
For the first incident in December, can you just let the court know exactly what happened?
He was intoxicated and came in from the bar, had verbal altercations, got physical, took my phone. He ended up calming down, went on a patio. I came out of the back room finally when I got my phone, and his cousin told me that he had left with my child. So I called the police because I didn't have my car at the time, since my car was had been stolen, so it was being worked on. And I called the police and they pulled him over because I had his location at the time.
Miss Smith confirms her agreement with the order and believes it is in her children's best interest. Mr. Adams also confirms he understands and agrees to the terms, including child support. The court then begins questioning Miss Smith about any family violence in the past 2 years. She reports 2 incidents, one in December 2023 and another in September 2024. In both cases, Mr. Adams physically harmed her, but she did not sustain injuries. Police were called, and Mr. Adams was arrested in both incidents.
So I went and got my child, had to take a car seat because he had thrown her in the car, in the front seat and took off with her. But they told me I couldn't take her without a car seat back home. And that was pretty much, he went to jail from there.
Okay. And then for the second incident in 2024, can you just let the court know exactly what happened?
Yes, we were staying at my mom's.
Hold on 1 second, Miss Smith. Mr. Adams, if you don't mind, please don't eat or drink while we're in the hearing, sir, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm
We have
sorry.
to conduct these hearings like we were in the courtroom, because this is a privilege, and we don't want them to take this privilege away from us, okay?
Okay, my apologies.
No problem, sir. All right, Ms. Walker, you can continue.
Yeah, the second incident, we were staying with my mom. He and I were not together relations wise, but his car had gotten towed and he asked me, could I take him to work? I myself had to be at work early. So I had dropped my kids off with my grandmother so that they wouldn't have to be woken up at like 4 a.m. And my mom had went to work downtown at a hotel. She had to stay the night. So she came home, packed a bag, and told us she would be staying away for the night. We went and got dinner, and I went into the house to lay down and get ready so that I could get up and take him to work. He came in asking to have intercourse or whatever. I told him no. He asked multiple times. I told him no.
For the December 2023 incident, Miss Smith explains that Mr. Adams was intoxicated, took her phone, and left with their child. She called the police, who intervened. For the September 2024 incident, he choked her during a physical struggle at her mother's house. She was able to text 911 while pretending to prepare food until officers arrived. Because of these incidents, she asks the court to recognize a history of family violence and appoint her as the sole managing parent.
He ended up straddling me because I was under the blanket, and he was straddling me and asking again. I told him no, to get off of me because my asthma was acting up. I was kind of getting anxiety from the last incident or whatever. I could tell it was about to go bad. So he got off of me, but he kept holding my wrist. He ended up getting back on top of me when I refused to sleep with him and choking me. telling me that if he could, I'm being heartless, and if he couldn't have me, then nobody will. I was screaming until losing breath, and then he ended up stopping because I told him I'd sleep with him if he stopped. So he stopped, and I told him that I was hungry. I was going to go fix something to eat first, and I snuck my phone away and texted 911 and waited on. I just pretended to warm up a plate until officers arrived.
Okay. And because of those incidents, are you asking that the court finds that there's been a history of family violence?
Yes,
Are you also asking that the court appoint you as the sole managing conservator or parent of your children?
yes.
As far as visitation, when was the last time Mr. Adams saw his children?
Probably.
Miss Smith expresses safety concerns about Mr. Adams seeing the children while intoxicated. She cites risks such as rough play, minor injuries, or leaving the children unattended to get alcohol. She requests that any visitation be supervised by her mother and that Mr. Adams not drink 24 hours before or during visits. She suggests visits on the first, third, and fifth Saturdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., indefinitely under supervision.
Sometime, well, at the beginning of, maybe the beginning of September of this year.
When he saw the children, has he harmed the children in any way?
You say has what now?
Has he harmed the children in any way when he sees them or when he saw them?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you have any safety concerns with Mr. Adams seeing his children?
Just intoxication and him being aware of their safety. That's all.
When he's intoxicated, I'm sorry. When he's intoxicated, what does he do in regards to the children?
Just, I mean, it could be anything minor from play fighting too rough with my son, punching him in the chest, or just saying yes to everything that they ask that may not be, safe for children to do, or leaving them unattended for a short period of time to get alcohol.
And because of that, are you asking that Mr. Adams not have any kind of visitation with the children?
You say what now?
Because of those incidents or because of the drinking, are you asking that Mr. Adams not be able to visit with the children?
Mr. Adams testifies, confirming he heard Miss Smith's statements about domestic violence. He is receiving help for alcoholism and agrees with the court's finding of family violence. He requests joint managing conservatorship. He states he never placed the children in unsafe conditions, does not drink while they are visiting, and denies leaving them unattended or harming them physically. Children look healthy and well cared for after his visits.
I mean, until he can get help for the alcoholism.
Okay. If the judge does order some kind of visitation, are you asking that those visits be supervised?
Yes.
And supervised by your grandmother?
Yes.
Are you asking that Mr. Adams refrain from drinking alcohol 24 hours before or during his visits with the children?
Yes.
And as far as the supervised visits, are you also asking that they occur the first, third, fifth Saturdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays?
Yes. Or a morning time. I'm open to the time, but yes.
Okay. But you're asking that the supervision occur indefinitely, is that correct?
Yes, for right now.
Your Honor, I passed the witness and I call Mr. Adams.
I have some questions for Ms. Smith.
Yes,
Ms.
ma'am.
Smith, you say he saw the kids in September. Was his visitation supervised in September?
It was not at that time, but
And
there was.
What did he do? Did he have them overnight? Did he just keep them for the day? What was his visitation like in September?
Yes, he had them for the day. Overnight because I had COVID. Myself and my mom had COVID.
And so he kept
So we
them
were.
while y'all had COVID.
Yes, ma'am.
And he returned the kids and they didn't have any issues.
Correct. Right.
Okay. And how many times has he had the kids unsupervised in the last 2 years?
I would say since he got his apartment, maybe around 6.
And he's had them overnight for 6 times. And were there any issues when he had the kids overnight?
No, ma'am. Other than him FaceTiming me and I'm noticing he's intoxicated.
Okay. But the kids come back, they look healthy, they look like they've been fed, they look like they've been taken care of.
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
And how old are the kids?
They are 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
My
You
daughter
say-
will be 5 on the 12th. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ms. Wilson. You have any questions of this witness now?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. You can call your next witness.
I call Mr. Adams, recall him.
Oh, hold on, Ms. Wilson. I have one other question. Ms. Smith. Is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
Smith or Walker?
It's Walker, and I called. I think back when I was younger and my dad put in for my last name to be changed, I'm assuming that's where they got the last name from. But I called them and they told me.
The children's ages are clarified as 3 and 4, with the daughter turning 5 soon. Discussion of supervision continues, with Miss Smith agreeing to his mother or other family members as supervisors if needed. Mr. Adams acknowledges the testimony and affirms he will follow visitation rules responsibly. The court confirms the agreed portions of the order, making them official.
Me to bring my ID up there and they would get everything changed in
Okay.
the system.
Okay. Is there someone other than your grandmother that could supervise, someone in Mr. Adams' family that you know that could supervise? His mom, his sister, his aunt.
Yeah, mom, sister, and I'm open to. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you would be okay if his mom was the supervisor.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Wilson.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Adams, we did hear Ms. Walker's testimony regarding the domestic violence incidents in 2023 and 2024. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you disputing that those incidents occurred?
No, they occurred, but at the moment I am receiving help for the alcohol.
Are you in agreement with the family violence finding?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. You said
Are you
Hold on, what
in
was that?
agreement with the judge finding that there's been family violence?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you also requesting, as opposed to a sole managing, you're requesting that you both be joint managing parents or conservators of your children? Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And based on Ms. Walker's testimony regarding the children, have you placed them in any unsafe or harmful conditions when they're with you?
No, ma'am. We go to Kids Empire, go swimming, do things around the house. They're never in harm's way.
Do you drink while the children are visiting with you?
No, ma'am.
And what about her testimony regarding the fact that you left them unattended? Did that happen?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
And her testimony that you hit your son in the chest, did that incident happen?
No, ma'am. As a parent.
The court orders Miss Smith as sole managing conservator. Visitation for Mr. Adams will be supervised by the paternal grandmother for the first 6 months on Saturdays between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m., first, third, and fifth Saturdays. After 6 months, visits will not need supervision for the next 3 months, then proceed to standard visitation. Mr. Adams must refrain from alcohol 24 hours before or during visits.
Parent daddy's son. Me and my son play. He play rough hard. I mean, he's rough. I'm rough with him. It's no physical like I'm trying to hurt my son.
Okay. And you're asking that your visits with your children be standard visits, is that correct?
Yes, man.
I pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else that anyone else wants to tell me?
The incident of him hitting my son in the chest happened when we were living together in Mesquite, and my son was 1 at the time, not during, since we've been separated in homes.
Okay. Then I will accept the agreed portions of the order, make the agreed portions the order of the court. I will find family violence. I will make mom sole managing conservator of the children. Visitation will be supervised by the paternal grandmother for the first 6 months on Saturday between the hours of 10 and 5. It doesn't mean that it has to be 10 to 5, but it'll be between the hours of 10 and 5. Okay? So, Mr. Adams, you can pick them up at 10 and take them home at 5, or you can pick them up sometime in between there. But you have to let Miss Smith know in advance when you're going to exercise your visitation and the hours that you want to exercise your visitation. Do you understand,
So
sir?
that'll be every Saturday between 10 and
Every
5.
first, third, and fifth Saturday between
Okay.
10 and 5, okay?
Okay.
Okay, after the first 6 months, there will be no need for supervision. You will have them on the first, third, and fifth Saturdays.
The court clarifies the exchange location, McDonald's in Singleville, Texas, as requested by Miss Smith to protect her address. Mr. Adams agrees. Supervisors must be present during the exchanges, whether at the McDonald's or at one of the houses. All parties confirm they understand and have no further questions.
From 10 to 5 for the next 3 months without supervision, and then it'll go to standard.
So the first 6 months is supervision.
They're 6 months supervised by your mom.
All right.
Next 3 months, not supervised, but for the same periods of time.
Okay.
There will also be an injunction that you must refrain from consuming any alcohol or controlled substance at least 24 hours prior to the children coming to visit with you and during any visits.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Does anyone have any questions?
No,
No,
man.
man.
You have a question, Miss Walker or Miss Smith or whatever? I can't remember what you told me. I'm
No, ma'am.
sorry. All right. All right. That's my
So
rule.
when was that start?
Let me see what this weekend is, sir. I believe this is the first weekend of the month, so it starts this weekend.
Okay, so with me doing that, do my mother have to be in attendance? How do we do that?
Yes, your mother has to be present. I mean, she doesn't have to be right in the room with you. So, but she has to be present. If you take them to your house, your mother needs to be at your house. If you take them to her house, she needs to be there.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
All right.
Oh,
Anything else? Was there an exchange location, Miss Wilson? Because I didn't hear an exchange
there
location.
was not an exchange location, just the McDonald's for the supervision.
The McDonald's?
Yes.
Why
For
the
the super,
McDonald's?
that's what mother requested.
Like I said, it can be supervised at his mom's house or at his house. It doesn't have to be at the McDonald's.
I'm talking about the exchange. I'm not sure if they want it to be at the
Okay,
McDonald's.
we'll just ask them.
Okay.
Ms. Walker, since you have a non-disclosure and you don't want Mr. Adams to have your address, where would you guys like for the exchange location to be for you to exchange these children during visitation times?
The McDonald's in Singleville, Texas is fine.
The McDonald's is okay.
So,
Mr. Adams, is
yes.
that okay with you?
Can we do the one off of what's that, Bella type?
Beltline.
At McDonald's before you get to your mama
Oh,
house.
Beltline. Yes, that's fine. I can pull the address if y'all want real quick.
Okay, you can just give it to Miss Wilson in the
Yes.
Okay.
breakout room. Okay?
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Does everybody have everything now and no one has any questions?
No, man.
No, man. I think
All
you
right.
broke it down pretty good.
Now that I've made my ruling, I'm not the last word on this. If you don't like my ruling, if you think it's not fair, or you just don't agree, you have 3 days to appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. This is out of the 330th District Court. That's Judge Andra Plumley. She might have a different opinion from mine. Now that I've given you that information, do either one of you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then thank you both for appearing here today. Good luck to both of you, and you are both free to go. You have anything else, Miss Wilson?
If Miss Walker can just go back to the breakout room so I
Okay.
can get the address.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
I can
guys.
leave.
Yes, sir. You're free to go.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
The judge informs both parties of their rights to appeal within 3 days or file a motion for a new trial within 30 days. The hearing ends, and both parties are free to go. Miss Smith retrieves the address for visitation. The court thanks both parties, and the session concludes.